Hey, what's going on, everybody? First live stream I'm doing. I just got a new phone, so I'm kind of doing a little testing with it, and just wanted to see if it was working, make sure it's working all right. So, what's up, DR? How's it going, man? James, TJ, Heather, thank you for joining us. Dean, hey, Dean's Tarantula, how's it going? Um, we owed Chloe. She wanted her cell phone this year, so we told her if she continued her honor roll at school, which she did, and for last year, and I know it's middle of summer now, but as you know, with phone plans, you do upgrades and buy one get one stuff. So we were kind of spacing it out a little bit to take advantage of a trade in, or not a trade in, a buy one get one, because my wife and needed a new one too. So just so happens we all ended up getting a new phone. So for Chloe, it's, a heck of a deal. She gets a brand new Samsung. We all got new Samsung S9s, which we are big Samsung fans. We have Samsung TVs, uh, everything, DVD players, washer, and soon a refrigerator. Hopefully, in the next couple of years, we'll be getting something made in recent uh, time. So that was her prize for getting on the honor roll and doing some chores and stuff in her room that she's been. We told her to do, and she's been doing everything great, and that was her reward. So, as it turned out, I was eligible to change mine out too, so we went ahead and just swapped it all out. So it's the first time you have to let me know if the picture looks good, how's the sound look, and my other phone kept locking up all the time on these live feeds, so I think it had something to do with you know memory, running out of memory and stuff too. So I got a big card in this one too. So we'll see how it goes. So how's everybody been doing? Everybody doing good? I was watching our brothers over at TGH. Ed, he had a good live stream going earlier, and I want to apologize to everybody for the last 2 weeks. I have been absolutely swamped. I'm terribly behind on video watching, and I'm going to try to get caught up this week between work, and then we had the 4-H fair stuff that we volunteered for the last week, which ended yesterday about noon for us. So busy week, and then we had a surprise canoeing trip for Chloe. We threw in there on, my wife had a day off, so we went canoeing, and that's when we made that video about the canoeing. So make sure you check that out. That was fun. And so I'm just really behind. And then Friday night we had the reptile show at the 4-H, which went good. We had a lot of first time people come through, probably about 40 people. Usually Friday night at the it's a yearly 4-H fair. It's jam packed, but we had tornado watches, we had severe thunderstorms rolling through, and it really killed the fair crowd Friday night. So we ended up not a whole ton of people there, and but we still had a good time with the 40 people that were in attendance for our presentation on ball pythons and some of the local snake stuff, and had a great Q&A with them. And then everybody got chased off by the weather, but there was only, usually the parking lot's full, even Tuesday, Wednesday at the fair, but the severe weather just wiped it all out. So there was hardly nobody. So I know the fair suffered too, because they have an animal auction on Friday nights too, from all the animals that everybody raises. So good to know. Hey, who else we got on here? Oh yeah, and then I had a reptile show today. So I was going to shoot some video on it, but it was a pretty busy show. And to be honest with you, my little legs were tired. I have to think, Kentuckiana, I always want to say invertebrates came and stopped by, and Jay, and said hi to him, and he picked up a bunch of new spiderlings. I'll let him tell you all about them on his channel, so you want to check him out. And also my buddy over at Balls and Strikes, Troy, stopped by for pretty much all afternoon. I hung out, and I know he ran around and looked at some great snakes and had his son with him. They had a great time. So that's just what reptile shows are about. You know, it's sometimes you go there for one thing and you end up spending a couple hours. So you know, it's great. Iron Dog, hey, how's it going? Hey Reagan, how's it going? How are you today? Oh, thanks, Donnie. Hey, look, Balls and Strikes is on here. Hey, long time no see. Yeah, good to hear. Yep, speak of the devil. There's Troy, Balls and Strikes. I won't spoil what he picked up, too. He picked up something today, too. Of course, I did, too, but y'all get to see it first here. Yeah, hit that like button if you would, please. That way, the more likes we get clicked on, the more it helps the, what do you call it, algorithm to get out there and notify more people. So, I'm sorry, my room is an absolute mess. It's been a busy week. Sergio's here. How's it going? LKB's here. Paul Moniz. James. Hey, yeah, good, Dean. I hope that goes good for you. LKB, Scale Exotics, how's it going? Yep. Yeah, and please make sure you go and subscribe to everybody's channels on here. I know Reagan's Reptile, she's got a great channel. Dean's Tarantulas. Reese's is on here now. Hey, Reese's. TJ's Reptile World. TJ does some really great informational videos on there. He does them in short segments, and you know, so you can grasp everything he's talking about, and gives it to you in a short time. So some of us other people, we like to be long-winded and spill out for 20 minutes, but TJ gets the job done in usually 5 minutes. So go and check him out. He has a lot of useful information. Of course, DER, you gotta go watch him. He's got a great daily vlog. Great reptiles. So make sure you guys go and check him out. Yep, Reagan's Reptiles and More. Just if you don't know, if you're kind of new when you're watching a live stream and a chat, just making sure where everything's running good there. You can click on somebody's name while you're in the chat. It won't take you out of the video. You can right click on the name and it'll say go to channel, and you can pop over there and it'll pop up on there. I don't know how it does on the laptop, and I hadn't done it that much, but I think it should just pop up in another window, and you can subscribe to somebody while you're watching the live stream on there. So I do it a lot on my phone. There's like some guys, like John Feely, I didn't know he had a YouTube channel, to be honest with you. And today he was on TGH's live stream, and I seen it on there, and went and subscribed to him. So he's got some good videos too. Vanna, hey, happy Sunday to you too. How's it going? Eddie's here. How's it going, Eddie? Thanks for joining. Norris, my man. Norris, eight-legged critters. All right, you know, if you watch any of my live streams, you know, this is me. If you watch Norris's live streams, they are crazy. They're fun. He puts on a great show for you. So you need to go and watch his live streams. And I think he's going to get back into making some more videos, he said, too, for recorded videos. So he's got a fantastic invertebrate collection and tarantulas, scorpions. Well over, he's almost near 300, I think, now. What's the biggest ball python I have? It is my big old female. The one that laid these 8 beautiful babies we have up here, and getting ready to take them out of the incubator. They're all just about ready to shed, and they're looking fantastic. We'll pull them out here and let everybody see them. Oh, sorry, Vanna. Yeah, that happens. Like me, I was the first time snake breeder on my clutch, and I was nervous the entire, I don't know, it seems like forever. 120 days from start to end, the whole process, it just drove me nuts. I was a nervous wreck for the whole time, so. Here she is. Just a good looking girl. This is the one that is the mother of the clutch. So. She's back eating very healthy now, aren't you? Yes, you are. What do you got on your head? You got a piece of coconut on her head. So, yeah, if you see, I got a surprise bag over here I picked up today. I'm going to try this stuff out for some of my other enclosures here. See how it is. So, I will do a review on that. I'll let you know how it is. The last batch of the coconut husk I was using is the Pro Coco, and I've been using Reptile for 2 years, and I thought, you know what, I'm going to try this Pro Coco. It's pretty much the same, but I've had some friends tell me this Reptile Prime stuff was really good, so it's easy to clean. So I thought, what the heck, I'll try a bag, see how it is. Yep, as we were saying earlier there, make sure everybody goes and checks out everybody. Yeah, and Ed, yep, great live stream you had there earlier, brother. Appreciate it. TGH is not driving. Yep. Troy said some good things about it today too. So he's another guy that told me about it and gonna try it out and see how it is. So, yep, that's my crickets. They're awake now. We need to feed some of those. There. Let's see if it's a little quieter for everybody. Oh, we'll pull out old Chica here since I used her in the thumbnail for this live stream. I'll push that in and I'll turn around and smack it in a minute. This is Chloe's little snake ball python that she got, oh, probably about, not this winter, but last winter, about January of last winter. And she's a butter pastel. And Troy probably seen what may be one of her future breeding partners today. So I went and talked to those people a little bit more afterwards, and they have a male that I may be picking up here in the next couple weeks that will go fabulous with her. There's her cute little face. So we've had her since she was a teeny tiny baby. Is that right, Chica? The picture is focusing good. I should probably turn some of those notification bells off. Sorry, new phone. Technology, and there you go. She's coming back out of them. There you go. Show everybody how big you are. There you go. What a good girl. Beautiful pastel pattern and butter. You can see what the butter does with the pastel to the alien heads. She's got a lot of white in her. Hey, is Corporal Soto on here? There he is. He's having an auction tomorrow night. Make sure you guys get over there and check that out. Put your times up on here. Corporal Soto, put your times up on here and what time your auction is tomorrow, and tell people it won't let you put a link, but go to your channel and subscribe to him. But he's sending me your copy of your email and get registered to pre-bid, and you can bid on his animals tomorrow night. So next Monday, the 30th. Okay, the 30th. Sorry, I got the wrong day. I'm sorry. Like I said, this past 2 weeks have been a blur. This whole 4-H fair week's been a blur. And I got my new phone Friday night. And this phone is so smart. It said tonight while we're at dinner, it goes, "It seems you go to bed at 12:34 a.m. Would you like to set a reminder?" I'm like, what the? I need to get to bed earlier. It said, would you like to set a reminder of things to do before bed? I'm like, who's in my phone and how do you know when I went to bed? That's weird. Yes, I'm streaming on my new phone. It's the Samsung S9 Plus. It's supposed to have a killer camera in it, and it's got SloMo. So for all you feeding fans out there, guess what I'm going to be making? Snake SloMo feeding, and also some tarantula SloMo feeding. I was practicing with it a little last night, but I'm just a little slow. I need to adjust some things in there to catch it. So it won't be as, I'm sure it won't be as fabulous as some of those big channels out there with the high dollar $4,000 SloMo cameras, but it looks pretty cool. I'm going to be honest with you. But you got to be in a certain distance, and it has to wait until an object moves. So if you feed snakes with tongs like I do, and you got your camera, I'm going to have to set it up, which I'll have to send everybody a picture of my new tripod set up so you can see that. It's killer. If you're trying to dangle a rat on tongs and you got your camera and you're trying to watch, see if it does a slow-mo, it's like, I got some beautiful slow-mo of a snake going. And then it's like, oop, missed it. So, oh, congrats, Reagan's good, good, that's good. Yep. Outstanding. Chopsticks is an adorable little snake too. So, all right, there's a question about the baby. Let's see the baby, shall we? I need to get a drink first though. They're still in the tub. They haven't crawled out yet. Let's see what we got going on in here. Well, has anybody ever seen a baby shed? Would you like to? This ought to be cool. Let's get the camera pointed around here. I don't have my fancy tablecloth tonight, so I'm just on my work table. We have some actual shedding going on here, so it'll take me a second to get the camera set up and rotate it around. There you go. There's a baby caught mid-shed. So that's why they've been, oh, sorry, on this nice moist paper towel. So it's, I don't know, I kind of went with the, let's leave them in the incubator until they shed, because the other day when I checked on them, they were all going into zombie mode, and I thought, you know what, I'm going to take some other people's advice and just leave them in the incubator until they shed. So I hope everybody can see the one that's right here is shedding in the picture. And the other ones are look like they're about ready to start, and they're kind of like, why can't I see good? I'll let y'all look at that for a minute, and I'll read some of the pictures here. Those bananas are gorgeous. They're kind of dull right now because they're in shed, but they are really, really bright. If you go back to some of the hatching videos and stuff, they were super bright and purple and orange, and they ought to be beautiful. So far, all 8 have been great, happy, healthy. Oh, got one trying to leave. You can't leave yet, buddy. I know you've just shed. You're in the middle of shedding. You can't leave right now. You got some more shed work to do there. Oh yeah, I love Shark Week. I think we should have King Cobra Week though. That would be awesome. I've heard that, Reagan, about the rat breeding. The females will attack the males when they come in there. So, good luck with that. I wish I could do my own rat breeding, but I need to do it, have a whole separate building to do that in. Thanks, Granddaddy Herps. There's another nice channel. Make sure you guys go and check each other out. Your channels, awesome stuff out here, more than helpful, great people. Look at this guy. He's still trying to get out. he's yawning a little bit, and he's trying to break out. He's like, freedom! I want freedom! You'll have freedom soon. Probably tomorrow I'll get all these guys set up, because the way it looks in the shed wise, they should all be shed out by, I'd say, tomorrow night. Because this guy's getting ready to go right here too. He's all wrinkled up. It's all bulging around his face, so they'll probably all shed out by tomorrow night. And then I'm going to put them all in their individual tubs up here in the rack. So, yep, I can't wait to see these bananas with their fresh skin. It's probably going to take about a week or more, Reagan, before they will probably eat their first meal. I bought some frozen pinkies today. I'm going to try them out first, but I know a lot of the times babies will only go for live prey most of the time. So, but I figure, what the heck? It's my first batch of babies. I'll see if I can start them on frozen. So that would be great. Frozen thaw, of course, pinkies. Wow, that's crazy, Reagan. Nope, he's trying to get out again. Get back in there. There's always one, isn't there? Look at him. Oh, that's funny. There he goes again. Junior, we're going to have to call you Wild Child. Get back in there. Wild Child, get back. Crawl over here if you want to get that skin off. So. Your mom says she's a feminist. She's just being territorial. That's all. Reagan, she's just being territorial. Thanks, State 48 Exotics. I appreciate it. Like I said, this is my first clutch ever. You know, the odds were 50-50 of what we would hit, you know, and I'm just completely thrilled that for a first time dad like me and snake clutch that I got 8 happy, healthy babies going so far, and everything's going great, and that's all I could ask for. Like I said, we got a couple in there. We're all kind of scratching our heads about a little. There's 2 in there, but there's 4 classics or normals for sure. And after they shed out a little bit, I'll get a little better look at some of them. On my last live stream, we had some really large alien heads with a lot of orange in them. So Birdie's kind of out on 2 of them, what exactly they are. So if you've seen the mom earlier, that's why she was sold to me as a low white calico. And I really don't see a lot of the speckling coming up in the black, but there is a lot of flaming and a lot of white in a couple of them in the black area. And there's some pattern in the alien heads on the sides that are oddly shaped, kind of like some of the big patterns on the bananas. The way the alien heads are almost like a double alien head. And it figures they're the ones that are on the bottom, because there's kind of one right here, but this guy's trying to get his shed off, so I don't want to wiggle them around too much. Later, Eddie. Thanks, John. I appreciate it. Yep, Jade's Balls. Make sure you go check him out. Dave Scott, 432. He's got a great channel too. Granddaddy Herps, of course. Reagan, make sure you check them out. TJ, Iron Dog. Appreciate it, John. Appreciate it. Part of me wants to reach in there and help the little guy, but you know, I'm like, you can do it. You got it going. You got it that far. You keep going. Of course, I'll check on them in the morning if they got any struggles. Thanks, Day 48. Appreciate it. Hey, some of you tarantula fans, hang on. You get to see today's pickup. I'm going to go ahead and put these guys back in the warmer. The room's nice and warm, but Let's still go ahead and put them back in. Left you staring at my old table here. Wow, well, what's going on up there? Sounds like the cat's dragging something around. See how the camera is here. Should be good enough. Pay no attention to how dirty this thing is, because he'll be getting rehoused pretty soon. Of course, when I want to show him off, he's on the back side here. The PC Letheria formosa. My fourth Pokey to my Pokey tribe. A tribe called Pokey. There he comes. You gonna come on out and say hi? Oh, there's a little better. He's been out walking around. Unlike the other two of my Pokies are very on the back of the bark and hardly ever come out. So, but this guy will be getting rehoused and getting into a nice clear container. There we go. Oh, he's out a little bit. So, just stay tuned. He'll be in a nice, clean new home soon. Get to see what he looks like in full view, I guess you could say. Full clear view, I guess. I'm going to shut this door before I forget to. There's another side of this room that you don't hardly ever get to see. Yeah, thank you, Iron Dog. I tried, I had 2 racks a day. I sold both of them. Sold the other one when I was packing up. The second one I had left. So, yep, all these white racks up here are mine. That's mine. This is one of my early designs here. And the white ones were some of my first PVC and melamine practice racks, and had small Hatzlands in there for a while, and then they grew, and as my collection grew, I started making bigger racks, and of course into this 6-tub 28 cord over here. They vary. Let me turn my camera a little bit more here. See how that is. They start as simple as like one. I do single enclosures. I call them a quarantine rack with 16 quart that'll hold a ball python for almost 2 years. I sell those for about 45 at the shows, and I've got a. They're all made with PVC materials, 100% PVC, made in the USA plastics that I get. So, um, and they go all the way up to the largest ones I built are 106 quart. So they start at, like I said, 45 for the 16 quart, and uh, go pretty much like this double 16 with 3 6 quarts. Um, average selling those for about 75. I am, then these are another level to them, so it goes up about $30 a level on those. So that's just a general idea. And like a 28 quart rack like this one with the 5 shelf, I was selling them for 300, but I think I'm gonna be able to sell those now for 250 since I got a new line of plastics going. So, and that's with heat take and tubs. The only thing is shipping. Shipping can be expensive. Like shipping for me for like this Hatchling combo rack, and I only charge exactly what FedEx charges for that size, is about $90 for shipping. And I'm in Indiana, so if you're around Indiana, shipping's a lot more reasonable. It's usually around 40. And even for one that size is probably about 55 in this. If you know anything about FedEx and UPS, they have zones, and if you're in certain zone, it's one price, and etc. etc. Hey, how's it going, Matt? The senior on here. Sorry I missed you. Hey, Samantha. Yep, you still live? I'm still here. Yep, we updated the clutch earlier, so if you want to go back and watch some of the clutch from earlier, and they're shedding out right now in the tub, so. You too, Matt. Have a good one. That's another good channel to go check out too, Matt, over at MT Universe. How's it going, Samantha? So, anyway, there's the new little, I guess he's probably about, let's see, 1, 2, with his legs out, he's probably almost 3 inches. But like most pokies, that's their normal status, is like that, where they sit in the bark of a tree, where they curl up in there. So, yep, that'll be my 4th pokey. Show a little leopard gecko. He's going in the shade. Show a little love for the Leopard Gecko Club. So he's a little dulled up going in the shed. Aren't you, buddy? You gonna hang out? There you go. He likes to hang out on me usually. Usually just sit there. Yep. Later, John. Have a good one. Yep. Reagan, tell your mom we said hi. You have a good week too. But this guy, he just hangs. When he's on my hand, he likes to move around a lot. But when I put him on my chest, he usually just sits there for a bit. So, seen somebody talking about something about the shows. What was your question about the reptile shows? What were you looking for at the shows? Things have been going good, Samantha. Thanks. We've been swamped with work, and the 4-H fair is over, and all the activity and work we were doing over there, helping put on a good show for everybody with the animals, and we even helped with building security one night. We worked a snack bar one day. We were busy. Busy. So I enjoy it. I enjoy doing anything like that. I was even a Boy Scout troop leader for a while, a few years back when my son was with us before he went to college. And we didn't get a lot of support up there when we were running it, but we hung with it for a while. But I just enjoy doing stuff like that and trying to get kids and doing stuff. And especially in today's world, we get all caught up on finding all our answers for everything on Google. Sometimes it's good to have things and do things in person to learn about the experiences. So, okay, right, Mr. Gecko. There's my little jumping spider egg sac, which I am by far no ADOX expert. The mom has moved around in there. I don't know if we can show that up on there. And I'll see if I can hold it. And those, I think, are due to hatch next week. She's up there inside. If she hasn't eaten them all, who knows? I don't. This one my wife caught for me, and it was probably less than about 2 weeks after we put it in this little cube and fed it a few meals. All of a sudden, it went to the top corner, and voila, egg sac. So takes about 30 days from what I hear. Oh, you're wondering what to expect? Oh, reptile shows are great. The best advice I can give for reptile shows is go there. and walk around, see everything before you buy anything. Even, you know, a bag of substrate. You know, walk around, see what else is there. Because one place may have it this way, and one place may have it that way, and get to know the vendors and ask around when you're at the shows, you know, and see if anybody's heard of this person or that person, and you know, get to know who is vending at the show. Because not saying it's a bad thing or what, but there's a lot of people that just show up to one show and then you don't see them for 3 months because they're out running around doing other shows. You know, they could be busy doing that. But you want to try, if you're looking to get something and you want to know, you know, if you have a problem per se, that they would be there the next month and get information from them, you know, business cards, things like that, their websites. But generally, uh, you know, you'll walk in the reptile show. I mean, you're going to be overloaded with tons of different animals and experience, and it's really great. But that's the best advice I can give is to walk around, get to know who's there, what they got, and you know, you'll see something at first, and just kind of walk around and see if you know other people are coming and going, and just generally see what they are. That's the best advice I can give, and that's coming from a vendor side too. So I do one show a month. I'd like to do two, but I really only got time to do one here locally. So, and that's basically what I do when I go other places to go to shows. I'll make a lap before I even think about, you know, I'll have something in mind I want to look for, say a ball python, you know, say I'm looking for a fire morph, you know, walk around and I'll see the first one, go around and compare it, see if anybody else has any fires, you know, and just don't settle for the first thing you see. You walk around some more and see what's out there. Hey, Forex on here. How's it going, man? There's Leatherneck. What kind of snake do I recommend as a starter snake? I know most people would say, you know, start with something small like a corn or something like that, but to me, a ball python is probably, other than the feeding side, is probably the best beginner snake. Corn snakes, garter snakes, those little small snakes like that are prone, they are escape artists. They will get out of anything. Whereas a good sized baby ball python is, I mean, I keep mine in these 6 quart tubs with an 8-inch gap up there and they can't get out. So, you know, they're, other than the occasional feeding, um, lack of feeding that some of them like to go through, I'd say they're great beginner snakes. Yeah, hopefully that helped, Vanna. But yeah, that's just my opinion. You know, that's the way I do it. It's like I go to Tinley when I go to the large reptile shows. You know, there it's a total different environment because it's wall to wall people, and um, but still, you know, make a lap. Even if you come back and the snake's gone, maybe you know it's just not meant to be. You know, still, especially something place like that big. I mean, you can go one table and they'll have uh, the gene, the morph that you're looking for, but somebody else may have a better looking uh, example of that morph. Like you can have darker contrast white, you know, from the yellow. The yellows can be brighter and the darks can be darker, just in any typical gene that you're looking for as an example. So just take your time, walk around. That's the best advice I can give. Oh, Fork wants to see Celine. There she is. It's like on this one, you can tell, I think she's a pretty good example of a spider and Xanthic combination. See how white the belly is, but not a lot of weird speckling going on down there. Everything's pretty clean and going up and breaking up, while the pattern is nice and dark and has good markings. You know, that's just some of the kind of things that you can look for. And of course, if you're looking for snakes that you want to name after vampire characters, there's little fangs in the front. I don't know if this will focus better. I'm going to play with my new camera here a second, see if it'll focus better on her. If I cover my face, she don't eat my hand. Does that help focus better? Kind of looks like it did. See if I hide my face again. All right, Vanna, you got it. We'll do. So yeah, I think that did help. All these smartphones and cameras, they do that face recognition. They start trying to focus in on your face. So. Well, I better get going, guys. I got to feed 3 snakes before I go to bed, and next thing I know, my phone will be telling me it's 12:33. I see it's time for you to go to bed or something. So, I just want to say thanks for tuning in. Thanks for watching. We checked on the babies a little earlier in the video, so once this gets processed and uploaded by YouTube, you should be able to go back and check out the babies who are shedding. We caught them shedding tonight, so there's some good footage on them shedding. So we appreciate you tuning in. Thanks for watching. Thanks for subscribing. Hitting the like button, please, on your way out. And as always, leave a comment if you have a question, and I'll try to answer it in the next video. So everybody have a great week. Hopefully have another video up probably about Wednesday, okay? So everybody take care. You guys are great. Love y'all. Have a great Monday, if it's possible. Everybody hates Mondays, but have a good, positive, fun Monday the best you can, okay? So, from all here at BC Pythons, thanks for watching. See you guys later.